should be heading into the house. Um, I was on Cedar Post, and I guess they were making a reference to the Iwo Jima stuff. And one of those cops was talking about with the Kaepernick kneeling and the socialist idiots. He was like, don't you ever get tired of people not being patriotic? And I thought it was really funny. Let me make this very clear and keep this very simple and concise. I'm a socialist. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an intellectual. I'm not an idiot. I have a pretty good conceptual idea of what socialism is about. Control of the production of production of things. And I also have a pretty good idea of what capitalism is and isn't. Pulling yourself by your bootstraps, all that nonsense, it might have worked 20 years ago, it's work now. And if me wanting a fair wage, if me wanting billionaires to pay tax and corporations to pay taxes, if these things make me a socialist, I'm proud to call myself one. At one time I thought it was a bad thing, and I guess it's because I took that word for this, that, and the other. We've got to get to the point to where if someone speaks the truth, you respect it. You've got to get to that point to where these words and stuff don't have any meaning. See, those are the people Trump be able to try that shit I spoke about earlier. That shit about, yeah, he's a socialist. That'll work with them. Won't work with me. Won't work with me, guys. Because to me, I know it's at stake. I'm tired of us being at war all the time. I'm tired of this empire. I'm tired of people, trying to tell everybody else how to live their lives and run around being the world police. I'm tired of it. And so, if these things make me a socialist, I've watched these people wage a war for 20 years on the basis of a lie. And I've watched them change the story several times as it's gone on. So, I'm tired of it. I think it's very interesting that, talking about what I just mentioned, inequality and climate, I mentioned climate change, I mentioned that previously, climate change and all that this makes me a socialist, but yet spending $10 billion on farmers is okay. I'm not knocking it. I feel the same way about giving money to those farmers as I do about raising minimum wage and dealing with inequality. I feel the same way. They're working people. Like my dad said to me, I knew this already, but you give money to people, it's going to go right back into the economy. They're not going to save that money. They're not going to say, well, I'm going to send that money over. They're not going to do that. Put the money right back into the economy. We know this. If me being concerned about climate change, all that makes me a socialist or an idiot, then I'm proud to say that's just what I am, baby. I'm proud of that. Because I realize these devils, when they say stuff like that and call you stupid, it's not because you're stupid, it's because they can't win anymore. White supremacy is struggling. White supremacy is doing everything they can to remain in control, to control the debate, to control the discussion, and the fact that they can't do that is making them go crazy. So, I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. I'm just a man that's tired of the lies, and I'm ready for us to progress to our next stage. I'm ready for us to move beyond monopoly capitalism. And every day I'm learning about how these corporations lied to us, the Monsanto stuff, and I'm reading the Afghan war document about how this government lied to us about Afghanistan, and reading all stuff about WikiLeaks. They lied to us about that. What else? The other one I'm thinking about. I just came home listening to these guys talk about the BP spill. Now we know 10 years later it was much worse. All they did was put a bunch of chemicals on it that were much worse than the oil itself to push the oil down so you couldn't see it. The oil didn't go away, and the oil has reached the floor of the Gulf of Mexico. It's killing plankton. It's damaging the ecosystem. If me being concerned about this, I don't think it makes me an idiot. I think it makes me be a conscious human being. I'm conscious. I'm aware of how my life and my lifestyle affects other people. I'm responsible enough to know that it's got to be some give and take, and I'm willing to have that give and take, and I'm willing to respect my environment. I'm not wanting to be some barbarian trampazing about the world, putting the Ottoman Empire on the world's doorstep. I'm not interested in that. You know what I mean? It's amazing how you never hear conservatives talk about, how are we going to afford this? That strike on Soleimani. How are we going to afford a war? How are we going to... Conservatives they never say that. They never say that. Anytime you're talking about making life better for people, the working class, the working man, then somehow that's socialism. It's just, like I said, man, I'm not trying to reason with devils, and I just, it's almost humorous, and it's kind of sad they don't themselves get it. You think Google, you think all that internet technology was made by itself? That was government. A lot of the stuff government, they start the research because they can afford it. And then private entities go in there and I don't know, man. These are guys who want to go live in a tree somewhere and be barbarians like their ancestors were. So, I am a socialist. And I know that, like they say, by 2053, black people are going to have zero income. I guess I've come to understand that with these fascists, people like on Cedar Post and other places, they're at the point to where when Trump does stuff, people do crazy shit, they don't really care about that other than they acknowledge it looks bad. And I thought about that last night. That's dangerous. I thought about that last night. We're at that point to where, where these things happen, they're like, well, yeah, they look bad. You shouldn't do it. They're not like, it's bad, he does it, it's wrong. They're like, it looks bad. It might, you know what I mean? It's like Trump is a criminal. It's like Trump is like Dillinger. Remember Dillinger gang was running around Chicago back in the day and robbing banks, and everybody loved him up there. You know, things he's breaking the law all over the place, shooting places and robbing banks. But the community loved him. That's what the Trump supporters are. They know what Trump does is wrong, criminal, immoral. They don't care. And so it's almost like they're all implicated with him in his crimes, in his racism. It's like that now. They're all with him. It's like when Mueller investigated him, Mueller wasn't investigating Trump. Mueller wasn't investigating the Trump administration. Trump, he wasn't just investigating all the folks that worked around him. He was investigating a third of America. It's almost like that when you look at this stuff, because you begin to realize that there isn't much Trump could do that a lot of these folks wouldn't go to his aid, and there's always the possibility of violence. Peace out.